Alright guys, so I'm going to be taking my truck out for a about 600-mile drive. I think we're first going to Iowa, and then from Iowa we're going to go to Oklahoma. We do have Farmtruck in the bed of this, so this is strapped down and loaded with stuff. So this is the furthest I'd ever driven this truck. So we're gonna see how far we could go tonight. So we're gonna get going, and I'll get to you once we hit another stopping point. Alright guys, we pulled off to the side of the road. We have no clue where we're at, but as you see, we're like kind of in the middle of nowhere. So I pulled off to the side of the road to check straps and stuff. Everything's good. I also made sure that my ramps are still in here, which they are. So now we're gonna just go back on the road and continue that way. So far it's running good. It's staying below like 180. It's like right at that 180, a little below. Only issue is we can't go over 35. I don't know what that is. There's times where we could cruise 40, 45, but then it'll kind of hesitate and then backfire out the exhaust. So we just try to stay between 35 and 40. But other than that, it's running good, driving good. Oh, another thing I'm going to check before I go are the back tires. We are good. There's no rubbing, so the back tires are good. That's what I was really nervous about, but now we can get going. Alright guys, let me tell you this. If you have the opportunity to ever do a road trip like this, I definitely recommend it. It doesn't even have to be an old vehicle, just go out and do a road trip because it is so peaceful. There haven't been any other cars on the road, so we're just cruising at 35, 40 and just enjoying the sunset. Listening to some music. I did turn it down, but you know, this is pretty nice. Got stuck on the highway. Everybody's going like 60. We're stuck going 40, 45, 40, and we're getting passed by everybody. Like, for example, so the good news is we went and got gas because we've been driving for a while, and when we put gas in, we've only used up like 7 gallons. So the gas miles, great on this thing. The miles per hour, not as good. So we're gonna trek down the highway a bit and hopefully get off soon. Alright guys, so we made it to Indiana. I stopped off again on the side. We're actually off the highway again, which was pretty scary because I think people didn't notice me until they were like right there. I checked the back, the tires are good, all the straps are good, Nothing's fallen out, nothing's gone. We're good so far. So we're gonna get back in. We kind of got out, checked everything, stretched a bit because sitting at like a 45-degree angle, a little rough. So we're gonna get back in and go as far as we can. So it's the next day. I believe we're in Illinois. The sleep was rough because we slept in here. As you see, we're sitting in a 90-degree. The seat don't lean back or anything. So it was like I have a sore, my neck sore, shoulders, back. It was a rough night to sleep. But we're trucking along, and we just got gas, and we're just gonna keep going. Alright guys, so as you saw, we did a little backfired, so I just pulled off to the side a bit to let it cool down. Clearly tell what they were going for. I mean, there's no other car as beautiful as that. Alright, well, we gotta go. That's nice. I'd beat it in a race. Probably not. Alright guys, we made it to Iowa. It was a bit of a struggle. The car started breaking down towards the end. I think I need new coil, but I'll show you where we're at. So this is what they built. They call it Formula One.
He's out of the car, fires out. Big thank you to Lockridge Fire Department on hand here tonight, helping us out.
Alright guys, so it's the next day after the race. We actually just left the track. The Armless Archer was kind enough to let me and Mikey stay in his RV because he left it at the fairgrounds. We're actually at an O'Reilly's right now because we're going to try to figure out what the issue is with my truck. So he's actually pulling up now, so let's figure it out.
He doesn't. We just want to let you guys know in the tube verse out there.
Nothing like that. Okay.
Get the order one.
So go back into the 70s.
This is how you fix distributors.
I said that's dragging me back into the 70s when we had a bunch of
add more holes, that's it.
Extra cooling.
Yeah, extra cooling. Now it's the problem, right? Like, we really didn't get enough cooling before.
I gotta find it myself. It's okay.
No, I'll go
I don't mind. I don't know how it works here.
I'm pretty sure this is redneck approved.
On the left.
I'm trying to get this kind of where it was too, to have it kind of timed right.
So explain to us why you are putting a distributor back in. What happened?
So,
What do you think happened?
well, at first, I gotta grab my coil also, but at first I thought my coil was bad because as I was driving, the car would stall and then kind of, backfire and stuff like that. So I thought it was the coil, but talking to Jeremy in O'Reilly's, he said it might be the Farmtronics I had.
Yeah.
So he took apart a old distributor he had and put the points in mine. We had to drill an extra hole to make it fit, but we think
that's technically for cooling, right?
Yeah, that's what I believe. That's what I believe. It kind of moved it, but that shouldn't matter, right?
Okay, so where's you have a mark? Where's hole 1?
Right here.
Okay, so take the cap back off. We're just gonna have to set it the old school way. Gotta find a hole set. Yeah, so just for giggles, turn the distributor counterclockwise. Or is that where you think it needs to be?
This is, I think.
And you, what are you going off of? You're basing it off the wire?
Because this is where it needs to be. That's pointing the same way.
Oh, is it in the wires
and
the same place?
And the wires in like the same place.
Okay,
too.
yeah, I would leave it there then for now.
Okay.
Yeah. But you say the back piece is moved more.
Yeah, this piece,
Yeah.
the advance, because of it being the big off of the big block.
Yeah, so
and
that's probably gonna be different.
Yeah, they were up. It's upside down, so it pushed it back more.
So if that doesn't work, then we'll just reset the timing like we would normally do.
Okay.
Holy crap, it ran. I think it's
Turn
got
that
a
distributor a little.
Yeah,
Turn that distributor. Pull it forward.
just a little bit.
A little more.
Vacuum hooked up to it?
Not yet. Okay.
Okay, vacuum up.
Pull it this way a little more. Get a light on it.
Yeah.
At least you're hitting on all of them.
Yeah. Get a little gas on it. Oh. That timing's wrong still.
Yeah. Back it off a little. Nope. Bring it back to it. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming.
There, hear it?
A little more.
Jeremy!
me now, accelerate.
There, that sounds better. That's way better. Is it always making a little noise?
That's
That's like better.
Okay. So we lock it in and have you go for a little drive, make sure it works.
Shut it off. Try to start it.
Yep, you got it pretty close. Alright, shut it off. I'll lock the distributor in place and go drive it.
It may have to come forward just a little bit more, but I noticed when you plugged in your vacuum, it didn't change anything, so your vacuum advance is not working.
So I'm pumping gas here. We're on the road again. Truck's actually running like really good. And let me tell you this, I recommend if you're ever in, where are we at again?
Iowa.
We are in Iowa, and if you're ever in this town, I'm not 100%, I forget the name of the town, but we'll put it up on screen. And let me tell you, the people here are so nice. We ran into the Armless Archer, which again, super nice. We were at O'Reilly's there, which the manager Jeremy there, super nice. They really helped us out. The truck is probably, this is probably the best it's ran in years. My Pertronics went out, and so we went back to points. While I was working on the car, I realized, and I don't know how I just found out because I've been in and out of the car test driving this and stuff, but there is a 405 emblem right here. So I climb out of the truck and I go to take this off and I see that. So now I got a 405 emblem on my truck. I don't know how I missed that. You know, Farmtruck has the world's fastest truck. I don't know if it's the world's fastest, but I'm calling it the world's fastest. I got the world's slowest. But I could tell you this, at least we could hit 45. Alright guys, so we just made it. As you see, we're in the firehouse, their shop. The room's all set up already, so we're gonna go to bed. It's been a long drive, but let's see what tomorrow brings.
Whoa, that's insane. That's a picture you sent the other day. That's too cool.
They were thinking this was going to be the parts bike.
Yeah.
But after seeing yours, this is the good bike. The parts bike became the good bike
Right.
after they seen the real parts bike.
Got a great seat cover.
Sure, Ted can redo that for us.
Oh, Ted would
And
make-
I don't think that there was ever any foam in it.
There's
Oh, there is foam in
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
This is all sound. Oh, is this a toolkit?
Yeah, this one has one too.
Dang, dude, look at the carburetors. Right?
Just lift it off.
Oh yeah, this comes off.
Between the two is that the toolkit?
Yeah, this one has one too.
Dang,
But that
bro.
one
The toolkit. Oh, this one, yeah. Okay.
That's crazy.
We got a rotten toolkit.
Like I say, lay every part out and say, well, I'm using this one because we know everything's identical.
You know, it's amazing why would anyone keep a bike in this condition, you know? It's missing half the parts, but we've kept this thing for how long? 10 years?
That one there.
And why?
Oh, is that the one from down at the?
But that was at your shop.
Oh, that's from the car wash.
Right.
And then y'all brought a match.
And then all of a sudden you guys bring this, we can make this live again.
Yeah.
You know? That's why you save stuff like this. Okay, so I heard you did some trading for this.
Mm.
And you traded a machete,
Yeah.
okay? And that's all you got in it.
Yeah.
Is a machete.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you want to do some trading?
Sure.
I'll give you a choice. Which one you like? They're both actually the same. They're both used. They both have chopped their way through tundras and jungles
Life.
and life. Very good. All right, there you go. You like that?
I do.
Nice trade, bro.
Full circle.
Yeah. Alright guys, so we got the car running again. We put new injectors in, cleaned up the fuel rail, put a new intake in because our old one broke. But I'm going to kind of show you what we're doing now. We took the battery out and we're going to run it to the back. So I have the cables ran here. We still got to hook up this wire, but we're trying to just do the regular terminals now. And we're going to move it right there. Hey guys, so we just went to Walmart, bought Mikey new shoes because he was tripping over his old ones, and bought some drinks and some Pop-Tarts for breakfast. Right now we're heading back to the shop, and we're going to see what today brings. Alright guys, so the reason we're at this trip is we're actually going in their 4th of July parade. So I want to make sure this is all ready. And but while we're here, we also figured we'd work on our dirt car some. So you'll see some clips of that too. But as of right now, my brakes got a little loose. So I'm going to just tighten those up a bit. I could tell you this. Good thing we didn't drive it on that track.
Why, you would have taken off a sweet jump?
I would have had no choice. I wonder if that could be, because it seems to be rolling better too. I wonder if it was a slightly on the brake.
Maybe.
And then the choke is acting all funky. Like I gotta kind of find a sweet spot type of thing. The brakes work.
Happy 4th! You goddamn thing quit working.
Hey, that's Farmtruck.
No! Close enough though, close enough.
Who's gonna stop it? Go, Sammy, go. What's up, Mikey? Thank you. Hey,
Yeah, there we go. We found y'all. Y'all ain't hard to find, is you?
not in this crowd. With a little pimp juice. Yeah. No, that's their yard one. Right. Right. Watch your foot. Excuse me. I don't know.
Oh, he's in the camper. He's in the camper.
What camper? Right on. Wave drive.
It's a big one.
It's the same. See it?
Thanks, Abigail. Oh my God!
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th.
God bless America.
Oh yeah.
Hi, sis. Hi.
Adjust how quickly the secondaries come in, and then that one's gonna clear.
And I didn't even touch any of that because I don't know what I'm doing.
Weird, they did the big screw into the round dowel. Or it's just slipping off of the dowel.
Throttle it up and get some fuel in it, and it should clean it.
I think it was fuel.
Or I need to put these plugs back in real quick. So I guess we'll go back to that pole.
Or we got that at 360 over there. It's got compression.
Alright guys, so we are actually a day behind. The truck was running weird and the whole trip. So while we were here, I figured I'd ask them to give it a check out. And we got it running good enough to bring it to Oklahoma. I just want to make sure it's good enough to go back to Ohio. So we were actually checking it last night, and we found out that 2 of the cylinders were dead. We don't really know what that's all about. We took the valve cover off and everything was still, you know, working. Did find out that a fuel line is kind of kinked, so today we're going to check out that, put new valve cover gaskets on, and they also ordered some points, so we're going to put new points on because the ones that are in it are 30 years old. But we're going to head to the shop now and hopefully figure it out. Alright guys, so as you see, we're back on the road. Early this morning I got help from Will and Woody. Again, thank you guys for the help. They ended up looking in and come to find out my head gasket was leaking, but also in my very back cylinder hole on the driver's side, so number 4, I want to say, is there's a gouge in it, which isn't good. So we're going to, they put a like a sealer thing in it that should help with the head gasket. The header where that was firing wasn't getting hot. I pulled off, I got a bottle of water and I kind of dumped some water on it and it's now firing again. So we're going to try to take this on the highway a bit just to save some time while heading home. And they were recommending that I either bore out this one, this 318 in the truck, or just, you know, get a new engine. And Will gave me valve cover gaskets just in case, and in my glove box I got new points, and he gave me a spark plug tester, and Farmtruck actually gave me like a little file for the points, so we should be good. They believe that we should make it home, but I do want to try to go on the highway just a little, and then I think I'll go back and forth between highway and back roads and just try to get home faster, but also not, you know, destroy this engine more than it already is. Alright guys, so we're letting the truck cool off. We were on the highway for a bit and it's time to let it cool down. Our top speed so far, 73. We're slowly increasing, but I do have to start slowing down. But I checked the straps, everything's good. Me and Mikey are kind of sore from just sitting at, you know, a 90-degree angle. So we're going to just walk around and check this place out. Hey guys, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. After the fudge factory, we decided to just go head home, and the trip went so well we forgot to film again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and as always, I hope you enjoyed your cruise down the Lashman Road.